Tommy, on the other end, is it dreams or what?
You know, it was a hard-fought game. You know, you have to be impressed with the way A&M really fought through their injury situation. I mean, they got two key guys out there, but I thought the guys that came in for them played really hard, and I felt tonight when we got a lead, we got too relaxed a couple different times, and they fought back, which we told our team they're not going to quit playing. And for a while we had no answer for LeBeau down low, and they put fouls on us. Really, I told the team in the first half, you know, we defended well enough, but when you foul, you can't say you defended well enough, because in the second half, I don't think we ever got to the double bonus. But our last defensive stop, I thought Lex did a terrific job in that situation, and obviously coming up with a rebound on the missed free throw. And the last play that we had, we've never done it. We drew it up, and I can give the guys credit. They executed it.
Can you explain what all went into a couple of screens to prove the open?
You know, a lot of people run what we call the gate play, where it's like a screen across, or it can be a lot of different things. You just run through the middle of two guys, and you know, we work on a lot of different stuff, and we just ran it. And we want to get the ball to Jacobin. We're trying to get it to him when we got to the bonus situation, and we never got there, and trying to let him shoot the bonuses, and but they did a good job. And it's a lot to ask of him too when he plays as many minutes as he does, because he's going to have to really move, and they defended him. They weren't going to let him catch it easy. But I thought Mike was terrific tonight. In some ways, maybe he played as well as he's played all year. Again, defensively, did some good things. Jonathan came back in the game, really helped us. Again, a great win. And we told the team at halftime, don't expect it to be, you know, a wide margin of victory. I said every game we've been in has been close, and this one will be no different. We're just going to have to find a way to get it done at the end.
Coach, what did it mean to you to be able to execute and get it done at the end, knowing this was a close game?
Well, again, we've had situations where I've said before, you know, we haven't, when we needed to get a basket, but 2 games at home we lost. We had a lead and couldn't get a stop. Tonight, we went down behind, executed, got a lead, and went on the other end and got a stop. And that was a difference for us there at the end. And again, it was a good win, hard-fought game, and glad that we won it.
3 last ones.
Well, you haven't been able to win on the road in a while. Is it even a little bit nicer to win at your rival's place, maybe for the last time?
Well, you know, I like winning on the road, you know, but we've got a lot of rivals, and I don't think it's easy anywhere you go on the road. But you know, it was this time of year, February is a big time, and home on the road, you've got to find a way to win.
So no special meaning to this one because of?
Not really. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not. I've got a lot of respect for what A&M has done with their basketball program. When I first got here 14 years ago, they didn't care. You know, there was no atmosphere. There was nothing going on in the building. You know, Bill Byrne came in and made a point of emphasis to it. He's had really good coaches here, and they've worked hard to get it where it is. And but really, honestly, I'm serious. It's a good win for us, but and I really think a lot of Billy and his staff, and I wish them well. You know, I said tonight after the game on TV that you know, we could end up playing them again in the tournament, but non-league wise, you know, we won't play.
Where did you see the most growth out of your team?
Well, again, I like the way we carried. I didn't think at really any point in time our body language there was doubt. You know, that's and again, we're with our guys so much, and you can see it, and confident-wise, and I thought tonight we carried ourselves well, and even when things got going a little bit, I didn't like the way we carried ourselves when we got the lead. I thought we got too casual, but when we got down, you know, our guys stayed together, and a lot of guys made some really good plays. They really did. It was a really good team win for us.
One last quickie.
What did you say during the timeout? Did you already answer that?
Which one are you talking about?
Before Jacobin scored the go-ahead basket.
We just drew up a play that we haven't ran all year. And so we're going to do this, and then we got to go down and get a stop. And, we obviously could have called a timeout, but we wanted to save one. And we thought we were lucky that we were able to bring them over and tell them, you got to be ready for a free throw miss, which they tried to miss that one. And actually, the foul that Mike gave up ended up being a good play. And we were going to really push out and not give up a three. We were switching ball screens. I thought that was a big play for Lex, too. He had Turner on him, and he used his length, kept him out there. Then he went to another one, and we were able to switch back. And Mike, and we didn't tell him to do that, and he didn't want to do it, but it worked out for us,
We kind of accidentally fouled him, I guess.
I would say that he didn't think he fouled, which quite obvious, that he probably thought that. But again, it was a good play. I mean, I will tell you, I don't have a problem. Everybody talks about the right thing to do is to foul there. I can tell you in my career how many times, I can tell you 2 times where we fouled there, and everybody thinks it's just a no-brainer. It's not if the officials don't administer the free throw blockout. And tonight's crew is a great crew, but they missed it, and we were able to come up with a rebound.
Jerome, you said you hadn't run the playoff season. I mean, you're not during the game, not even practice. You
Never practiced. We just drew it up. And Coach Lanier said to me, so we need to do, again, we call it gate play, that we different people run it. He said, we need to draw something up for the gate play, and that's what we did. He came through the screen as opposed to going around it, and those guys closed it up. And it was a tough play for him to get through. And then Jacobin actually, I thought when he got it, and we had actually told the post guys to drop, but they did such a great job of screening, and by the time before they could move, and A&M played so hard, and when they came around to get him, he drove the other side, and he was able to get it to the basket. He made a great play, but the screen, those 2 screens were big.